My friends, listen closely. The difference between those who succeed and those who settle is not talent. It is not background. It is not luck. It is the way they see themselves. When you rise each day and carry yourself as if you are the best, when you move with the conviction that no one is better than you, something begins to shift in the atmosphere around you. The world responds to the way you declare your identity. If you walk small, life will treat you small. But if you walk like a giant, life will make space for your giant steps. Think of a lion. The lion is not the largest animal in the jungle, not the fastest, not even the strongest. Yet the lion is called the king. Why? Because of attitude. The lion acts as though he is the ruler, and every creature in the wild recognizes his authority. That is the power of self-perception. The lion sees himself as the best, and because of that, no one dares to challenge his place. If an animal can live this way, how much more should you and I, who are filled with dreams, vision, and a destiny greater than we can imagine, act as if we are unstoppable? There will always be people who try to whisper doubts into your heart. They will say you are not good enough, you are not smart enough, you do not have what it takes. But let me tell you, those voices are lies. The truth is you were created with brilliance inside you. And if you dare to act as though you are the best, those lies will have no power. Confidence is not arrogance. Confidence is the courage to stand tall when others shrink back. It is the ability to speak when others remain silent. It is the fire in your eyes that tells the world, I will not be overlooked. You see, opportunities are drawn to confidence like iron to a magnet. Doors open for those who act with authority. People follow those who believe in themselves. Nations are changed by those who declare, I am the one. I am chosen. I will not back down. You may not feel like the best every morning, but feelings do not decide your future. Decisions do. When you decide to act as if you are the best, your mind begins to align, your body follows. Your words carry weight, and soon the results in your life prove it to be true. And when obstacles come, and they will, your faith that no one is better than you will be the shield that carries you through. You may fall, but you will rise faster. You may stumble, but you will walk stronger. Because you know in your spirit that defeat cannot define you, setbacks cannot destroy you, and fear cannot hold you. The world bows to those who rise with unshakable certainty in who they are. So I challenge you, walk out of this place with a new fire. Lift your head high, straighten your back, look into the mirror and remind yourself, I am the best, I am chosen, and there is no one better than me. Speak it until your heart believes it. Live it until the world cannot ignore it. And one day, when you look back at your journey, you will see that greatness did not come because you waited for permission. It came because you acted as though it was already yours. My friends, the time is now. Act as if you are the best. Act as if no one is better than you, and you will live a life that proves it. When I tell you that identity shapes destiny, I mean that the picture you hold of yourself in your heart will eventually become the life you experience with your hands. The way you see yourself is not just a thought, it is a seed. And like every seed, it grows, it spreads, and it bears fruit. If you see yourself as weak, as incapable, as unworthy, then your actions will reflect that, and your life will produce the fruit of weakness and limitation. But when you see yourself as strong, as gifted, as the best, then every step you take, every word you speak, and every decision you make begins to align with that identity. And soon, destiny unfolds in your favor. Your destiny is not written by the opinions of others. It is not chained to your background, your education, or your current situation. No, your destiny is written in the way you choose to define yourself. Think about it. A person who sees themselves as average will never rise above average, no matter how many opportunities they are given. Why? Because their inner picture drags them down to the level of their belief. On the other hand, a person who sees themselves as extraordinary will find ways to rise, even if the world tries to push them down. Let me give you an example. Consider two athletes with the same talent. One believes he is just good, while the other believes he is the best. When both enter the field, the one who sees himself as the best will run with greater energy, face his opponent with greater fire, and play with greater resilience. Why? Because his inner picture tells him he cannot be beaten. And while both may stumble, The one with the identity of a champion will stand up faster and fight harder. His destiny is shaped by his identity. This is why you must guard your self-image more than anything else in your life. Do not allow others to paint you with the brush of limitation. Do not let past failures write the definition of who you are. People may have told you that you are not enough, but people do not have the final say. Life may have knocked you down, but life cannot erase the greatness written inside you. The question is not, what happened to me? The question is, who do I believe I am right now? Identity is not about arrogance. It is about truth. The truth is, you were designed for greatness. The truth is, you carry inside you a spark of brilliance. The truth is, there is no one else like you, and no one can replace the gift that you are to this world. When you accept this truth and act like it, your words carry more weight, your decisions carry more power, and your destiny begins to align with that greatness. But here is the key. You cannot just wait to feel it. You must act as if it is already true. When you stand in front of people, act as if you are the best communicator they have ever heard. When you enter your workplace, act as if you are the most valuable person in that room. When you set goals, act as if you are unstoppable. And as you act this way, your identity grows stronger. Eventually, you will no longer just be acting. You will be living it. My friends, identity shapes destiny. If you believe small, you will live small. If you believe great, you will live great. So today I challenge you. Rewrite the picture you hold of yourself. Replace doubt with confidence, fear with courage, limitation with possibility. Declare over yourself, I am the best and no one is better than me. Not because you need to compete with others, but because you must compete with the smaller version of yourself that the world wants you to accept. Your destiny is too precious to be wasted on a weak identity. See yourself as the best. Live as the best. And your life will rise to match the picture you carry within. Confidence is the golden key that unlocks doors. Hesitation will forever keep closed. It is the invisible force that separates those who watch life happen from those who make life happen. You can have talent, you can have intelligence, you can have dreams, but without confidence, those treasures remain buried within you. Confidence is the bridge between your potential and your destiny. Think about it. The world does not reward the most talented person. It rewards the most confident one. We all know people who are brilliant but remain unnoticed because they shrink in the shadows of doubt. And we also know people with average ability who rise to great heights simply because they carried themselves with courage and boldness. Life responds not to the size of your skill, but to the strength of your belief. Confidence is not arrogance. Arrogance shouts to make others feel small, but confidence speaks with a quiet strength that makes others believe. Confidence says, I belong here. I am capable. I will not be overlooked. And when you carry that kind of presence, opportunities begin to find you. People are drawn to those who walk with certainty. Leaders are recognized not by how loud they speak, but by how sure they stand. Let me paint a picture. Imagine two people walk into an interview. One has the qualifications but walks timidly, unsure, with their eyes cast down. The other walks in with a steady stride, shoulders back, eyes lifted, radiating energy. Even before a single word is spoken, who do you think the room is drawn to? Who do you think the interviewer will remember? Confidence creates opportunities because it announces your presence before you ever speak. It tells the world, I am ready. I am capable. I am the one you have been looking for. Even in moments of failure, confidence transforms how you are seen. When someone stumbles but rises quickly, when they acknowledge their mistake without shame and continue forward, people respect them. Why? Because confidence does not mean perfection. It means resilience. It is the ability to face rejection, face obstacles, and face uncertainty without shrinking back. Confidence says, I may not have all the answers, but I will not be shaken. And here is a truth you must remember. Confidence is contagious. When you speak with conviction, people will begin to believe in you. When you act with certainty, others will follow. A confident leader creates confident followers. A confident speaker stirs confidence in the listener. A confident dreamer ignites faith in those around them. This is why opportunities multiply for the confident, because people naturally want to be connected to someone who knows where they are going. But how do you build confidence? You do not wait until you feel ready. If you wait for perfect circumstances, you will wait forever. Confidence is built by acting boldly in the face of fear. The secret is this: you act first, the feeling follows. When you speak, even though your voice trembles, when you take the step, even though your knees shake, you are training yourself to live confidently. Every time you act with boldness, your mind learns that you are capable. Every time you refuse to back down, your spirit learns that you are unstoppable. Confidence also grows through preparation. When you prepare diligently, you carry yourself differently. A student who studies walks into the exam room with calm assurance. A speaker who rehearses takes the stage with fire. Preparation fuels confidence, but it is the decision to act boldly that unleashes it. So I say to you, let confidence become your lifestyle. Walk into every room as though you belong. Speak with the authority of someone who knows their value. Do not apologize for existing. Do not shrink so that others feel comfortable. The world has enough people who hide in the shadows. Be the one who steps into the light. Opportunities are waiting for you. They are waiting for the one who dares to believe in themselves. They are waiting for the one who carries themselves as the best. They are waiting for the one who walks boldly, while others hesitate. Confidence is not just an accessory. It is your armor, your invitation, and your announcement to the world. So rise today with confidence. Stand tall. Speak boldly. Act decisively. For when you walk with confidence, doors will open that were once invisible, and opportunities will come running toward you. Faith is the power that lifts you above the chains of limitation. Faith in your greatness is what makes the impossible bend before you. Without faith, even the smallest challenge will crush you. But with faith, faith that you are the best, faith that no one is better than you, faith that you were created with a destiny beyond imagination. No mountain, no obstacle, no failure can hold you down, you see. Limitations are not just external. They are internal. The greatest prison is not the walls around you, but the walls within your own mind. Many people are trapped, not because life has locked them out, but because they have convinced themselves that they cannot rise. They say, I'm not good enough. I don't have the resources. I don't have the background. And as long as they believe it, their lives remain small. But faith is the key that smashes those invisible chains. Faith declares, I can, I will, I must. Faith rewrites your inner picture, and when your inner picture changes, your reality changes with it. Think about the heroes of history, the men and women who shook nations, who changed the world. None of them started with everything in their hands. Many were overlooked, underestimated, and even ridiculed. But what did they have? Faith. Faith in a dream bigger than themselves. Faith in the greatness within them. Faith that no matter how many times they fell, they would rise again. And because they believed it, the world eventually believed it too. Faith in your greatness is not wishful thinking. It is not blind hope. It is the unshakable conviction that what is inside you is stronger than what stands against you. It is the decision to live as if your success is already written, as if your victory is already guaranteed. When you hold this kind of faith, obstacles stop being walls and start becoming stepping stones. Failures stop being dead ends and start becoming lessons. Fear stops being an enemy and becomes fuel. But let me tell you something. Faith is tested. Life will not roll out a red carpet just because you believe in yourself. No, life will throw storms your way. It will throw rejection, disappointment, and hardship at you. But that is where faith shows its strength. Faith does not crumble in the storm. It shines brighter. Faith says, this setback is not my story. It is my setup for a greater comeback. Faith says, even if I walk through fire, I will not be burned, because greatness lives inside of me. The truth is, many people give up too early because they see their limitations as final. But faith teaches you that limitations are illusions. The moment you believe that you are the best, the moment you believe no one is better than you, those illusions lose their power. The chains of doubt break. The walls of fear collapse. Suddenly you see possibilities where others see problems. You see opportunities where others see obstacles. And you move forward while others remain stuck. Faith also multiplies your strength. A person with faith can do more with less. They can start with nothing and build something extraordinary, because they are not relying only on what is in their hands. They are relying on what is in their heart. Faith in your greatness gives you a resilience that nothing else can. When others quit, you endure. When others cry, you rise. When others say, it cannot be done, you say, watch me. But here is the key. Faith is not passive. It demands action. You cannot simply sit back and say, I believe I am great. No, you must act like it. Speak with boldness.
Walk with authority.
Dream with audacity. Live as if the world is already applauding your victory. And the more you act with faith, the stronger your faith becomes. So I say to you, never let the voice of limitation be louder than the voice of faith. Choose today to believe that you are the best, that no one is better than you, that greatness is your birthright. Do not allow fear to dictate your steps. Do not let past failures define your future. Stand on the ground of faith, and you will find that every limitation crumbles beneath your feet. My friends, faith in your greatness will carry you where talent alone cannot, where resources alone cannot, where connections alone cannot. It will carry you beyond your limitations, beyond your fears, beyond every obstacle. Hold on to it, live by it, and watch as your life rises to heights you once thought impossible. Because when you walk with faith in your greatness, you do not just survive, you conquer. You do not just exist, you reign, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop you. So my friends, let us bring this all together. Your identity is the foundation of your destiny. See yourself as the best, and life will shape itself around that vision. Your confidence is the bridge between your potential and your reality. Walk boldly, speak boldly, and watch how opportunities rush to meet you. And your faith is the power that lifts you beyond every limitation. Believe in your greatness, and no obstacle will have the strength to hold you down. Do not wait for the world to recognize you before you recognize yourself. Do not wait for circumstances to prove your worth before you walk in it. Decide today that you will act as if you are the best, and no one is better than you. Walk out of this place with your head lifted, with your voice steady, with your spirit alive. And when doubt comes knocking, when fear tries to whisper, when limitations try to surround you, answer with boldness, I am the best. I was created for greatness. Nothing can stop me. If you carry this mindset, if you live this truth, if you guard your identity, walk in confidence, and hold fast to faith, then your life will not be ordinary. It will be extraordinary. You will not just climb mountains. You will move them. You will not just chase opportunities. You will attract them. You will not just exist. You will reign. The time is now. The choice is yours. Act as if you are the best. Live as if no one is better than you. And the world will have no choice but to rise and recognize the greatness that has always been inside you.